Hi guys, and welcome to School Management System developed using Visual C#. Now let me show you guys how this system works. I can exit if I want. I don't want to exit right now. I can add other new data, but if I want to do that, I can always reset. Click on reset. See that? So let's enter new student there. That is the student details right there. We have the student ID there, and let's assume the student's name is Alan and surname is Parker. Address of Alan Parker is a 45 High Street, Kensington. Okay, let's just put Ken. That's fine. And right here, he is male. Date of birth of Alan Parker 15. That's a 1098. Telephone number and email of Alan Parker. You can say alanp@gmail. There we go. That's Alan Parker's details. Okay, Alan Parker's guidance happens to be, maybe he lives with someone. Let's just put guidance there. And whoever this guidance is, his name is Sammy. Sammy Stanmore. Address of Samuel. Okay, it's living right there, 45 High Street, Kent. And his mobile number, we're gonna grab his mobile number now. Let's come in here, enter his mobile number. Email address, that will be sam@gmail and so on. What is Alan studying? Alan is studying serious games, and come right here, it's first year student. Okay, it's an home student and first year, yes, unit that is taken. Serious game, let's go for games. System analysis is a core unit as well. The programming part of it is core. That's another core one. We have 4 cores, and augmented reality core, and we have yes here. Animation is yes, and one more, digital graphic, yeah. So all we just need to do now is to add his details straight onto our system. If you come in here, student details, his details are not here yet. Not until I click on add new. There we go, look at that. There. And let's check this out. His details is right there now. Okay, let's go and check out the database itself. Details of Alan Parker is not on the database, not until if I click on refresh. There we go, that's the details of Alan Parker. And I'll see you guys shortly with the full tutorial. Hi, and welcome to C# tutorial of a school management system. I'm going to start by selecting C#, this very one here, and let's click on next. Let's give that a name. Just call it CS_school management system. Now let's just enter school management system. Right. Click on create. There we go. Okay, now the form is ready. I'm going to change the size of this form to, let's go for 1000 plus. I'm going to make that 1300 plus 1000, maybe 390 by 800. There we go. Press enter. All right, that is fine. Let's see, let's make sure it's in order. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to design my interface. So the first thing I want to do now is let's go to the toolbox. If you don't have your toolbox, go straight to window here and just select reset window layout and click on yes. There. So your toolbox should automatically appear here. That's my toolbox there. And what I'm looking for right now is the tab control. So let's wait for that to pop up. Okay, I'm going to drop this down, or window forms, and let's look for tab control. There we go. Grab the tab control and just draw it there. There. Okay, take it all the way and bring it right down as well. And up. Right. Okay, now make sure your tab is selected. Just click on the tab, and I want to now come in here and just change the configuration, or just change the names of the tab. Right here, you see where we have tab page or tab pages. Click on that. And there we go. The very first one here, I'm going to change the text contents. There, that's the text there. So I'm going to change that to school system. Done. That's for the second one. I will change the text on it to student details. There we go. And click on OK. There. And right there, those are the changes carried out. On the school system itself, I'm going to grab, let's look for a plane or a panel, it's called here. Let's drag it that much. And that very panel, I'm going to come right in here. Let's look for border. I'm going to make it, I'm going to make that, yeah, fix 3D. There we go. And the next thing is this very panel that I've just added. I'm going to copy it. Hold on to your control, click and drag. We have two, and another one here. And we're going to have three now. Where is it? Grab that, drag it, and drop it there. Maybe we even bring it right down here. Yeah, something like that. And bring this scroll right down. That's about that. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to actually add more panel. So I'm going to come in here, hold on to the control, click and drag. There's going to be one here. Extend this that much. And this very one, I'm going to reduce the size of everything. Okay, that's fine. Why we move this up a little bit? Click, drag, and copy. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So just get it centered a little bit. Now, right here, underneath here, yeah, I'm going to need another one. Move this here. And let's copy this, just one of them. Let's copy one. That's fine. And drag it that much. That's where my buttons are going to be. And here, let's grab one. Move this up a little bit. And copy this across. And bring it right down here. And that is all there is to that. So I'm going to presume that one is taken care of. Let's just run it and see. Right, that's how the entire interface looks like for now. Now let's add some components on board. We're going to start with this very one here. So let's go for a label. Grab a label and dump it here. And that very label, okay, let's just hold on a little while. I need a text box, and I can enhance both of them together, for the label and the text box. Select them both and change the font size. Let's see font. Click on font and I'm going to change the size to something, let's say bold, and something a little bit readable, maybe about 18. Okay, so that would do for now. We can always change that if we want. All right, now I'm going to need a couple of those. Select all of that and click and drag. I think I might need 2 more. 1, 2, click and drag. There. I think I have about 8 there, so that is fine. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. So let's come in here, click, drag, and leave it right there. So the 4th one here, no, this one, delete that. Yeah, delete that very one. And I'm going to replace that with a combo box. Here's a combo box here. Combo box. Just draw. Alright, and change the font size as well to 18 bold. Yeah. Alright. Now that is taken care of. Let's take care of the other. So this one here, I need a combo box right at the top here. 1 combo box there, and I need 5. Yeah, 5 text box. Okay, I'm just gonna copy those across, click and drag. There we go. All right, so I need 1 more text box here. That will do. And I also need 5, exactly 5 text box and 1 combo box right underneath here. So click, drag, and drop it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make arrangement for those. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, here we need some buttons. Let me just enter 3 buttons. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now here I also need 5 in here. May have to reduce the size of this, and I need 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bring that down. There we go. There. Now on the other side, we're going to need about 5 there as well. Click, drag, drop it there. Okay, now let's come in here and just drag there. That's 10. Okay, that's looking good. Now all I need to do is just to start naming them properly. Okay, so I'm going to, I don't seem to like the way this panel looks like. Let's see the color. It's actually transparent. Let me change it to, let's see how this is going to look like. Let's change it to something control. Okay, that looks a little bit much better. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with control. Let's repeat the same thing for the others. Right here. And back color. There we go. Control. There. Right. That's much better. So let's run it and see how that's going to look like. Okay, that's looking much better. All right, that's good. Now let's do one thing. I'm going to give all of these, change their names. So let's exit out and come right down here. Start with the button. Let's collapse this. Start with the button first, and let's change that to BTN. BTN exit. That's my first one. And I think we should also change the font size though to something readable for all. Font there. I'm gonna make that about 20 there. Okay, this is exit, and this BTN reset. This is reset. Change text content now to reset. Right there. And this is going to be odd. This is going to be using MySQL database. Okay. There. All right. So, okay, let's come in here. This is going to be guidance. Oh, we need to move that down a little bit. Yeah, that's guidance. Right, and the text content right in front of it, or the combo box, will be CBO guidance. CBO. There we go. And I'm going to call this one first name. Okay, the text on it is going to be txt g first, because that's for guidance. So and so on, guys. So I'm gonna have to speed this up because I believe you guys know how to name all of these things. A surname, else that's gonna take forever and ever. Surname here. This is going to be txt g surname. So this is going to be address, txt g address, guidance address, txt guidance address, mobile, there's a mobile number there, and this is the next one here is txt g mobile, txt g mobile, and here this is going to be email. The text box right in front of it is going to be known as txt g email. There, I guess you guys get the whole idea. Now you'll be able to change the details and so on. So I'm going to have to speed up the rest. Okay guys, I think every single component now, they all have a name now, but there's one thing I want to do. You see, on each of the combo box, I'm going to enter some values in them. So let's come in here. You see this very combo box here, the guidance combo box there. The value is going to be, let's say, mother, father, brother, uncle, maybe sister as well. Then let's just enter guidance. All right, those are the relative. Okay, and in here I want to enter yes or no. So let's come in here. You see the property here, item, just like I've done in here. Okay, this very item in here, click on that very property, and in there I'm going to enter no, yes. The default is going to be no, really. So let's come in straight to the text box here. Where is the text box? And just enter no in there. That's the default. So that should appear in here. Repeat the same thing for the next one. Default is no, and here is no as well. Then we can change the data that will appear on it. All right, so let's come in here now. Now let's look for item. Let's do that again. Item, that's the item there. Select that, yes or no. Select this one as well. Item, yes or no. So that's what I'm going to be repeating for every single combo box, though some of the combo box will be a little bit different. Right, done. As for the subject combo box, if you look in here, this is what I've entered for that. Yes, no, core unit, and complete. There. So, but I have to change the default to come right down here. Default is going to be no for every single one. So I'm going to have to speed that one up. There we go. So let's speed that up because there seems to be a lot of those. Okay, all of the other combo box are taken care of. I only have just one more, this very one here. So that very combo box, the data in there is going to be the different unit, or sorry, the different cores that they delivered. So this one is going to be select. Let's say select a course. There we go. And right in there, let's go into the item. Where is the items? Come in here, drop that down. And the item in there is going to be, let's say, BSc serious games. If you want to know more about serious games, go to Westminster University. You'll be able to find out more about it, especially if you want to study that as a research program. You should be able to see more information about it there. I'm also interested in that. Okay, that's BSc Computer Science. All right, then the next one, let's go for maybe BA Animation. BSc Information, maybe Information System, something like that. Yeah. BSc in Computing. Then we have Computer Games. BSc in Computer Games here. And BSc in Computer Animation. There we go. So you can get a BA or a BSc in there. Right. Just click on OK. There. Let's see. If I run it now, there's something I want to check out. I don't think this will appear on it, so I will also need it there. So let's copy this and go back to the items collection. So come right down here. Right, that should be there as well. Okay, now let's run it, guys. All right, that's how the system is looking now. So let's select this. All right, so that's fine. And replace it. Yeah, that's 1 to 10. Yes or no. Yes, no, core, and so on. Male and female, or female and male, and so on. That is it, all done. Now, you see this background for the tab. I don't seem to like that. Looks, I think, is a It's a transparent one as well. Let's select the tab. Make sure your tab is selected. The choice is yours if you want to change the background, but I want to change the background. Let's come to background. Let's click on it itself and go to background here. There we go. It is transparent. I'm going to change that to cadet blue. Cadet blue. There. Now run. Let's see. There we go. Looking much better. All right. Okay, guys. Let's take care of the configuration of the SQL itself, MySQL. So I'm going to exit out and let's go straight to the tools right up here. Click on that, and we need this new get package manager. Okay, and we click on the package manager right here. This very one. Click on that. There. Okay, there. That is the browser there. Okay, manage package for solutions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in here. You see the browse, click on the browse, and inside here I'm going to type in MySQL. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I think I'm going to go for this very one. We have about 22 million in there, so I'm going to click on that. 22.8 million search so far. Just click on that. Right, and the next thing I'm going to do is, you see here where we have the project, I'm going to click on that, make sure it's checked, and make sure the name of your project is checked as well, and click on install. The latest driver there happens to be 0.8.0.2, so that's fine. 0.23 actually. Click on install. There we go. All right, let's click on OK here. You must accept this. There we go. Now, the next thing is, you see right here, you have to accept as well. Click on accept. And that is it. Let's see. It's now installing the package. It's coming up. Let's see now. Okay, the package is successfully installed. So what I'm going to do now is, let me go back to my form. Close this. I don't really need that anymore now. So come right here. Click on the form. There we go. And inside the form, let's do one thing first. Double click on the form itself. Then we'll go to the code view area. Double click on it again. So right in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. You see right underneath here, I want to now import. So let's say using MySQL right there, because we've already installed it. So we say .data and .MySQL clients. There we go. So we now have the library in there in our system. So let me just run it and we take it from there. All right, everything is looking fine, no problem so far. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of the first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.